I'm MikeMouse74, and this is a Transformers video review. Enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on, Mouseketeers? MikeMouse74 with a Transformers video review. From Transformers Generations, we're finally going to take a look at the Platinum Edition Trypticon. So, as we take a look at the back, Trypticon has three modes. He has his TRex mode, which has a walking feature. He has his battle station mode, and his city mode. Then you have a brief bio that reads, Trypticon is the ultimate Decepticon weapon, capable of converting between three forms, each more massive than the last. Whether in TRex mode, city mode, or battle station mode, his goal remains the same: total destruction of the Autobots. He also comes with a Decepticon full tilt. Then at the very bottom it says it takes 6 steps. So on the front of the box, if you lift the flap up and it's just velcroed shut, you have another brief bio that reads, Trypticon does not want to defeat his enemies. He wants to completely obliterate them from existence. If it's a body it's battling, he wants to reduce them to scrap. Once they're scrap, he'll melt them down to sludge. Cities get reduced to rubble, then stomped to dust. Once it gets going, there's a few forces in the universe that can stop him amongst the Autobots. Only the mighty Metroplex can stand against him in battle. So for battery-wise, you will need 2 C batteries and 1 AA battery. So that about does it for the package. Without further ado, let's get the Platinum Edition Trypticon out of here and see what he's all about. Okay, so after getting your Trypticon opened up and out of the box, I'm going to show you where your battery compartment is located. On the back of Trypticon here, there's a really small screw. You're going to need a really small star-headed screwdriver. Once you get that, you're going to open up the cover and insert your batteries upside down like that. Just take the other battery and do the same. Just flip it upside down and put it on like this. Put the cover back on. Your on and off switch button is located just on the side of Trypticon, and now he has the ability to walk. So with Brunt's tank mode, and I believe that's the name of the tank, the battery compartment is located just underneath here. Take your battery, slide that in, and obviously put the cover back on. Your on and off switch button is just located here on the back right here. Just switch that to on, and now it has the light up feature, which is kind of cool. Okay, so up first we're going to take a look at Decepticon Full Tilt. He does have an all purple colored paint scheme. He does have some sticker details. He has some stickers on the side there, on the other side, towards the front and the back. He also has a Decepticon logo right there. Full Tilt also comes with a weapon you can plug on in vehicle mode. There's a small peg on the bottom and a small peggle on the top, and there you go, and that is pretty much it for his vehicle mode. So now let's do a comparison with Decepticon Full Tilt vehicle mode. And here we have Scamper also in vehicle mode. So to transform Full Tilt into his robot mode, basically all you have to do is bring down the front of the vehicle just like so, and bring out the arms, and here you have Full Tilt in his robot mode. Very cool, right? You can have him hold his weapon. There is a peg on the side of the arm right there. Grab the weapon and you can plug that on just like so. So taking a close look at Decepticon Full Tilt's robot mode, he stands approximately 3.5 inches tall. So now for comparison with Decepticon Full Tilt's robot mode, and here we have G1 Scamper also in robot mode. So to transform Full Tilt back to its vehicle mode, just simply push the arms down. You'll be able to hear it click into place. Then take the front end of the vehicle, flip that back up. If you want, you can even put the weapon back on. And there you have Decepticon Full Tilt back to its vehicle mode. Very simple. And here we have Brunt all disassembled. To put Brunt back together for tank mode, the best way to do this is you're going to start with this piece here. There's peg holes on either side, and there's pegs on either side here, and on the other one, just plug these guys together like that. Just give that a good push. Do the same with the other one. There's a couple of peg holes, a couple of pegs. Plug this on here just like this, give that a good squeeze. And then with this piece here, there's a notch right there. and a groove right there. Just plug this together like so. Just give that a good push, make sure it's on there nice and secure. And then with this piece here, there's a couple of peg holes on the bottom right there, and a couple of pegs on top here. And all you have to do is plug that on like so. And again, where I showed you where the light feature is, you can switch that to on like so, and you have that light up gimmick, which is kind of cool. I like that. And there you go. Okay, so here we finally have Trypticon in his city mode. Now Trypticon does come with some accessories, so let's have a look on where they go. So with Trypticon, you get a couple of ramps. On the bottom of each ramp, there's a small peg right there, and if you look carefully, it'll say R1 for a right one. And then on the other ramp, again, there's a small peg right there, and if you look carefully, it'll say L1 for a left one. And in city mode, there's a couple of grooves. There's a groove right here with a small peg hole. There's a groove on the other side with a small peg hole. So you're going to grab the ramp and kind of line that up. Give that a good push. Push that down nice and tight. Then do the same thing on the other side. Take the ramp and kind of line that up and push that down nice and tight. Like so. So with this piece here, and I think it acts like a little stand, so this piece wouldn't flop down. There's a couple of peg holes in the bottom, one there, one right there, and there's the pegs on each side right there. And all you have to do is kind of plug that on the bottom like this, give that a good push, and there you go. Do the same thing on the other side. Lift this up. There's a couple of peg holes, one there, one right there, a couple of pegs. Line that up, plug that on, just like so. And again, it acts like a little stand, so that way this piece doesn't flop down. With these two pieces here, and I think they're the wheels off front, and I hope I pronounced that name right. You're going to grab these two pieces, and there's holes on either side of Trypticon, on this side right here, and there's two holes on the other side right there. You're going to tab these in together, just like that. Do the same on the other side. There's a couple of pegs right there and a couple of holes down along the side, and basically all you have to do is just line that up just like that and give that a good push. Make sure they're all nice and tight so they don't end up falling off and whatnot. So you also get two radars for Trypticon city mode, and there's pegs on the bottom of each. So you're going to grab the radars and plug them on the top. There's a peg hole right there and a peg hole right there. Plug this on one side like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Take the radar device and plug that one on like so. So for Trypticon's walking feature, your on and off switch button is located right here in city mode. When you turn that to on, they rotate around, which is a kind of cool feature. And when you're done, you can just shut it off. With the other pieces of brunt, you're going to take this piece here. There's a peg hole, or a peg right there, and a peg right there, a peg hole here, and a peg hole right there. You're going to plug that on like so. And then with this piece here, there's a peg right there and a peg right there. Peg hole, plug that on just like so. And with the cannon off of brunt, you're going to take this piece here. There's a couple of peg holes, one there, one right there. Towards the back of Trypticon, there's a couple of pegs, one there, one right there. All you're going to do is plug them on the top, and it acts like a tower for Trypticon's city mode. And here we now have Trypticon in his full-out city mode with the accessories attached onto him, and for what he is, I think he looks pretty cool. So just one more thing I want to show off before we go to Trypticon's battle station mode. You can take the Trypticon full tilt here, put him at the top of the ramp, and on the back of Trypticon city mode, there's an orange lever where my thumb is. When you press the orange lever down, he rolls right down the ramp and right off screen. So just for a quick comparison with Trypticon's city mode, here we have G1 Metroplex also in his city mode. So in order to put Trypticon in his battle station mode, you're going to have to remove some of the accessories. With these little stands or platforms, you're going to have to take this off, then come to the other side and do the same thing, just take this off. Then you can remove these two ramps. Then with these radar devices, you can pull You can pull these off and you can replace them with other ones, and I'll show that off here in a bit. You can also pull these off here, back here. Pull that one off, and you can pull this one off. So now to get Trypticon in his battle station mode, you take this piece here, and on the bottom there's two peg holes, one there, one right there. And if you lift this up, there's two black pegs, one there, one on the other side. You take this whole entire section, flipping this under like so, clipping that into place, like that. Then do the same thing on the other side, lifting this up. There's a couple of holes there, and lift this whole entire section up. There's two black pegs, one there, one just right here behind it. You can fold this under, flipping that into place, just like that. Then you can take the bottom half of the ramp, flipping that up, then bringing these out like so. Then with these two helipads on the side, just flip them in like so. Then with these two weapons here, this one looks like a Gatling gun. You can take this piece here, slide that on the back like so, and that'll fit right on top of here like that. Then do the same thing with this one. Looks like a couple of missile launchers. You can take this piece here, and that'll slide in right in between, just like that. And again, that'll sit right on top of here just like that. And then you have your on and off switch button along the side, and they still rotate all the way around. Then with this piece here, you can slide this down like that, bring this down like so. Well, not all the way down, but just like this. And then you can bring this down like that. You can bring these little missiles out like that. Do the same thing on the other side. You can just bring this around like this, bring these out like so. And here we now have Trypticon in its battle station mode. And don't forget, you still have your light up feature towards the back here. So now just for a quick comparison with Trypticon's battle station mode, here we have G1 Metroplex also in his battle station mode. So to put Trypticon in his TRex mode, again you need to remove some of the accessories. You can pull this off, do the same thing on the other side. You can take this off here. And you can also take this cannon off here, just like that. Then with this piece here, just fold it up like that. Then all you gotta do is slide these purple bits down like that. Do the same on the other side. Just slide it down like so. So the first thing you want to do for TRex mode, there's a black notch right there and a groove on the other side. You want to bring the legs together, clipping them into place like that. And then with these purple bits, you want to put them in like that. Just push this in like that. And then now you can stand Trypticon up on its feet like so. Then coming up to the head of Trypticon, all you really need to do is rotate the head all the way around like so, and then you can bring these down like that. Then you flip these down like so, and then you can open up the mouth if you want to, like that. Even if you want to, you don't necessarily have to, but I think it looks kind of cool. You can lift this up here on the bridge of the nose, and inside there's like a little rocket launcher on the inside, so which is kind of neat. And here we now have Trypticon in his TRex mode. Very cool, right? So taking a close look at Trypticon's details, he stands almost at 12 inches tall. So Trypticon also has the Decepticon rub feature on the side of the head. If you leave your finger there for a couple of seconds, it should reveal the Decepticon logo. And there you have it. With Decepticon full tilt here, you can plug them on the chest of Trypticon. There's a couple of peg holes on the bottom, one there, one right there. And on Trypticon, there's a couple of pegs on the chest, one there, one right there. You can take Decepticon full tilt, plug them on the chest of Trypticon, like so. With these things here, you don't really necessarily have to, but I'm just giving you guys the option. You can bring them forward like that if you want, and do the same thing on the other side. You can just bring this forward if you want. I mean, like I said, you don't really have to, but that is an option you guys can have. Now for a comparison with Trypticon's robot mode. Here we have G1 Metroplex also in his robot mode, and these guys look fantastic together. Thought I'd save the best for last? Here's a walking feature, check it out. Now how cool is that? And if you want to shut it off again, your on and off switch button is right here. And here we have Trypticon walking towards the camera. Kind of makes it look like he's walking in slow motion, huh? So now to go back to Trypticon city mode, it's really simple to do. With these back pieces here, you're going to bring these out like that, do the same thing on the other one, just bring it out like that, and then with the head of Trypticon, you're going to rotate that all the way around, like so. Then laying Trypticon down on his back, you can now bring these purple bits out like that for the time being. And then you can separate the legs from the body, just unclip it. Do the same thing on the other side, bring the leg down from the body. And then with these purple bits, you can bring them back up, like so. Then you can flip out these helicopter pads, like that. Then with the bottom of the ramp, you can now bring this back down, like that. Then with the leg, there is a black lever here. When you move the black lever forward, this will allow you to unclip this section here and then bring that out like so. And do the same thing on the other side. Again, there is a black lever right here. If you move that forward, this will allow you to unclip this section here just like that. And then you want to bring this straight out like so. And then put that up like that. Then you can plug these little pieces back on, just underneath here. And so just give that a good push, make sure it's on there nice and tight. The same thing goes on the other side. Just take this piece and plug that on the bottom, just like so. Then with the tower piece, you can now bring this section up like that. Plug the tower on top, just like so. Then you can take these two pieces here, plug them in like that, do the same on the other side, plug this in just like so. With these two pieces here, you can go ahead and plug these back on like that, just give that a good push, make sure it's on there nice and tight. Do the same thing with the other one. You can plug this back on the side just like that. Again, just give that a good push, make sure it's on there nice and tight. Then the last things you want to do is plug these two ramps back on. Plug one on one side like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Take this one and plug it on this side like so. And here we now have Trypticon finally back into a city mode. So I think that is going to wrap it up for another video review. This is MikeMouse74, and you've just seen from Transformers Generations, this is the Platinum Edition Trypticon. I'm happy to say, I now finally have a G1 Trypticon in my collection. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, support the mouse, support your Transformers community, stay tuned for lots more reviews to come. Join me and all my friends in my Facebook group called MikeMouse74's The Mousetrap. You can follow me on Twitter. I also have a MikeMouse74's community. All those links will be posted down in the description down below. I want to thank everybody for watching, and as always guys, take care everyone.